Ever been told you're as angelic as they come? Well, hold your halo, because the biblical angels might have you rethinking that compliment. While most folks imagine angels as ethereal beings with wings and harps, the Bible paints a different picture. Today, there's a popular image of angels, beautiful, fair-skinned beings with wings, draped in white robes, often depicted playing harps and adorned with halos. Yet, this portrayal is quite different from how angels are described in the Bible. Biblical angels were often depicted as strange and even frightening entities, from hybrid creatures to floating wheels adorned with eyes. Their appearance was more likely to inspire fear than admiration. Many online users have noticed this contrast between biblical descriptions and modern depictions of angels. So we're here to shed light on what the biblical accounts actually say. Brace yourself, because it might challenge your expectations, but as the angels themselves often reassured, fear not. If you've enjoyed diving into these intriguing topics with us, why not take a moment to subscribe to our channel? By subscribing, you'll never miss out on our latest updates and insights. And if you found this video informative and engaging, we'd truly appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us reach more people and continue exploring fascinating subjects together. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to having you join us on our next adventure. Now, let's begin our countdown, starting with cherubim. Cherubs aren't your typical cute little babies. They're actually depicted as terrifying human-animal hybrids. Cherubim, despite their common portrayal as cute little babies in Christian art, are actually described quite differently in biblical texts. The term cherubim comes from Hebrew, but its exact meaning remains uncertain. While some speculate it could be linked to the word for child, this theory isn't widely accepted. In biblical accounts, cherubim are depicted as formidable beings, often portrayed as human-animal hybrids with wings. Despite being the first angels mentioned in the Bible, there's limited information about their appearance. Although God instructs the Israelites to incorporate likenesses of cherubim into various sacred structures, such as the tabernacle and the Ark of the Covenant, specific details about their appearance are sparse, with wings being the only characteristic explicitly mentioned. In the book of Ezekiel, we finally get a detailed physical description of cherubim. In chapter 1, Ezekiel paints a vivid picture of these beings as a blend of human and animal features. They have 4 faces: human, ox, eagle, and lion, along with 4 wings and human hands. Additionally, they appear to emit an otherworldly light or are engulfed in flames, creating a surreal atmosphere. Ezekiel 10 provides further insight, mentioning that at least some cherubim are entirely covered with eyes. This passage also introduces another type of angel, the Ophanim, who shares this distinctive feature of being covered in eyes. It's interesting to note that while Ezekiel's description in chapter 1 features cherubim with 4 faces, chapter 10 depicts them with a different combination of faces. So, while we might not have a clear picture of these angels, one thing's for sure: they're not your typical chubby baby angels. Malakim. Malakim, the Hebrew term for angels or messengers, are the closest spiritual beings to what we commonly think of as angels. Let's get back to the events leading up to Jesus' birth. Imagine being at the temple to watch Zechariah serve outside the door of the heaven and earth sacred space, the Holy of Holies, Luke 1 verse 9 to 10. Spicy sweet fragrances fill the air as he burns incense, and the curtains protecting the space are embroidered with cherubim symbols. Suddenly, a heavenly being appears to him out of nowhere, an angel. "I am Gabriel," this angel says, "who stands in the presence of God." Luke chapter 1 verse 19. Gabriel tells Zechariah that he and his infertile wife, Elizabeth, will miraculously have a child named John, who will grow up to prepare the nation for the Messiah's arrival. 6 months later, God sends the angel Gabriel to visit a young woman named Mary in the Galilean village of Nazareth. "Do not be afraid, Mary," he says, the same opening message that angels gave to the shepherds in Bethlehem. He explains that she will give birth to a boy who is also the Son of God. Gabriel instructs her to name him Jesus, promising that her son will rule with love in an eternal kingdom. It's fascinating how the Bible provides various descriptions of angels, highlighting their radiant nature. However, the book of Hebrews adds an intriguing twist by suggesting that angels can blend in seamlessly with humans, allowing them to go unnoticed. Contrary to popular belief, the Bible never actually mentions angels having wings. It's a common misconception perpetuated by popular depictions. In reality, biblical descriptions emphasize that angels often resemble humans, with little detail provided beyond that. So next time you're imagining an angel, think less wings and more human-like features. Seraphim. In the Bible, the term seraphim refers to a celestial being described in Isaiah 6. This passage offers a vision of the throne room of God. Prophet Isaiah recounts seeing the Lord seated on his majestic throne with the seraphim surrounding him. These 6-winged angels, described as fiery, continuously worship God. Additionally, they serve as agents of purification, as demonstrated by their cleansing of Isaiah's sins before his prophetic ministry began. The passage from Isaiah 6 verse 1 to 3 paints a vivid picture. "In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord, high and exalted, seated on a throne, and the train of his robe filled the temple. Above him were seraphim, each with 6 wings. With 2 wings they covered their faces, with 2 they covered their feet, and with 2 they were flying. And they were calling to one another, 'Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty, the whole earth is full of his glory.'" From this description, we glean that seraphim possess 6 wings and are dedicated to praising and worshipping God. Their proclamation of God's holiness, with the repeated cry of "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty," underscores their reverence for the divine. Ophanim. The Ophanim, mentioned in Ezekiel 1, are described alongside the cherubim, offering a unique glimpse into the celestial realm. The term Ophanim is a transliteration of the Hebrew word for wheels, emphasizing their distinctive appearance. In Ezekiel's vision, the passage reads, "As I looked at the living creatures, cherubim, I saw a wheel on the ground beside each creature with its 4 faces. This was the appearance and structure of the wheels. They sparkled like topaz, and all 4 looked alike. Each appeared to be made like a wheel intersecting a wheel. As they moved, they would go in any one of the 4 directions the creatures faced. The wheels did not change direction as the creatures went. Their rims were high and awesome, and all 4 rims were full of eyes all around." Ezekiel 1 verse 15 to 18. The description paints a vivid picture of these enigmatic beings, with wheels that sparkle like topaz and are adorned with eyes all around. These wheels move in unison with the cherubim, showcasing their interconnectedness and otherworldly nature. Understanding what biblically accurate angels truly look like is challenging, since the Bible doesn't provide as many details as we might hope for. As a result, creating a realistic depiction of angels can be quite difficult. What we do know is that there are various types of angels, each with their own unique appearances. However, these descriptions in the Bible often differ significantly from popular depictions. Despite the uncertainty surrounding their true form, one thing remains certain. Angels are majestic and mysterious beings, unlike anything we encounter in our daily lives. Their awe-inspiring nature adds to their enigmatic allure, leaving us in wonder and reverence.